The past couple of years, we've had a couple family members that had passed, and we realized that it wasn't only a struggle to deal with their passing emotionally, but what ensued was a large amount of legal paperwork. And having two boys, we didn't want them to have to deal with that same struggle as well. So we reached out to these attorneys to make the transition as smooth as possible for them.
We didn't know to look for an elder law attorney specifically, but we knew that we wanted to get a will set in place and a trust for the boys. And we actually found Feldman Kramer and Monaco through Nathan's union, and they offer a great legal benefit. And they were able to set us up with Frank Bertuccio through this benefit, and he's been fantastic. I think our overall experience was great. Frank was able to answer all of our questions. He put our mind at ease. I mean, he even brought up things we didn't think to, ask or even know. We had kind of an aha moment where, we wrote down my mother and father as the guardians. And then he brought up the point that, if something were to happen to my mom, would my dad be able to take care of the two boys on his own? I love my dad to death, but given his age, I don't know that he would be able to care for two young boys on his own. So that was something I never even really, considered. So we were able to fix that in the process and just kind of reevaluate a couple things.
As far as preparation went, we were sent a questionnaire ahead of time. Once we filled out all those questions, we were able to schedule our first Zoom meeting with Frank. And during that meeting, he said we had filled out all the paperwork pretty thoroughly. So all his questions are pretty much answered. And then we were able to take the next step in creating our will. So as a New York City teacher and a member of the UFT, I highly recommend that everybody takes advantage of these benefits that are provided by our union. I specifically want to give a huge thank you to Michael Mulgrew and the New York City Department of Education, UFT, for setting up these benefits for all of our members and teachers. Please reach out and take advantage of this.
I think it's a great benefit. And it's, in our age group, having young children, I think it's just really important to ensure that everything we're working so hard for now to build for our families are protected and distributed correctly to our loved ones, if God forbid something ever happened. So, sometimes it's not the easiest to talk about these types of things, but it really is important. And we're just so grateful for the UFT, the benefits.